All right, calculus, here's a quick video for your quiz number 2, review number 2 in here. So just find this page. All right, the last video ended with these questions here. All right, there are the answers. There's number 4. Number 5, I think I was talking about dividing everything by x, low d high minus high d low, all over the square of what's below. Product rule, derivative of the first times the second plus the first times derivative of the second. Derivative of sine is cosine. Don't forget the chain rule. Take the derivative of 3. There you go. This one's going to be pretty quick. Again on 7, divide everything by x to the 1/2, subtract 1/2 power. The x, then it's just the power rule. Bring down the power, 1 power less. This next one here. Holy cow. Oh, that's the exponent. So e to the u, derivative of e to the u is e to the u times the derivative of u, which, my gosh, you should write it like that. So derivative of this would be bring down the power, 1 power less. My goodness. There it is. Wow. Product rule, derivative of the first times the second plus the first times derivative of the second. So derivative of any a to the x is a to the x, natural log a, then times the derivative of that, which is 2. 2 times that gives you 4x. All right. Number 10, just write that to the 1/2 power, bring down the power, 1 power less, take the derivative of that u, take the derivative of what's on the inside, 3x squared plus 4. X, derivative of that is 6x plus 4. Then I just took 1/2 of that, put it on the outside. Again, you can put this in the denominator as the square root of that. Here, secant, you're going to write it as 1 over cosine. Low d high, derivative of the top would be product rule there. 2x times natural log 3x plus x squared. Derivative of natural log 3x is 1 over 3x times the derivative of 3x, which is 3. Get some cancellations there. And then minus high d low. That's how that bad boy simplifies. Goodness gracious. Again, check this work. Talk to you about it tomorrow. Next one here. Holy cow. You're going to write cosecant as 1 over sine. Get any of these questions in here, fair game. So low d high minus high d low. Okay, so low, derivative of high, you got to use the product rule here. So you take the derivative first. Any a to the x is a to the x, natural log a. Again, derivative of x is just 1. Nothing else there. Times the second plus the first times derivative of the second, e to the u times the derivative of u with respect to x. Minus high d low. And then that's how that simplifies. All over the square of what's below. Wow, that one's messy. This one's actually really interesting. You could do the product rule, or you can know that the cosines are going to cancel. So it should come out to just be derivative of sine, which is cosine. That's pretty funny. Here, I would do low d high minus high d low, all over the square of what's below, quotient rule. When you square a square root, it just goes bye-bye. Now, the last one, we did take away everything. This is really all divisible by x squared plus 3. So you could write this as the negative 3/2, negative 1/2, and you could get rid of this. But that's fine as well. Here's just a chain rule. It's negative sine u times the derivative of u. Negative times a negative makes those positive. 16. Low d high minus high d low, all over the square of what's below. Notice how I factored out, put those two together, factor out a negative, that gives you 1. Negative 1 times 1 is that. That's the best answer for it. 17, just chain rule, bring down the power, write u, take the derivative of u, then a bunch of simplifying. Because this right here doesn't have a power anymore, so you should use distribution to simplify it out. Again, this is going to be quick. Just make sure you have your answers. I would just do we've done, literally, just did this one on the last review, I believe. Just do the product rule, derivative of the first times second, plus the first times derivative of the second. And then your last page, you have all the answers then. This is a pretty good one here. 3x to the 1/2. So it's a product rule. Bring down the 1/2, right? 3x. 1 power less, take the derivative of 3x, which is 3, times the second plus the first times derivative of second. Derivative of cosine is negative sine, 2x. Take the derivative of 2x, which is 2. Clean that bad boy up. This is how you should rewrite the next one, and this is just the power rule. No big deal. You should probably write that as 32 over x to the 5th. Not how I wrote it. 21 we talked about, you need to distribute this first, and then it's the quotient rule, low, d high, minus high, d low, all over the square of what's below. Simplifying at the top gives you that. If you divide away, yeah, that won't factor up top. You could divide everything by 10 up top, be left with x squared plus 2x minus 2. Nothing multiplies the 2 and differs by 2 there. Okay, we've done one on the previous review like that, so there's simply the answer. Low D, not simply the answer, but there is the answer. Again, you probably should have, we simplified this last one a lot better. You can take away an x squared minus 2 away from everything, leaving you with, so actually, this is going to have a much better answer. And then you would just continue. I think you're going to be left with x to the 6th minus 10x to the 4th all over what's in the denominator there. So made that one last year, those answers, they should be better. 1 over u times the derivative of u. So you could also write this as 2 secant 2x. All right, that is also fine though. Not secant, what do I do? Cotangent. Yeah, hopefully you guys were catching that. Cosine over sine is cotangent. All right, that is just take the derivative of the first term, 6 cosine 3x, take the derivative of 3x. Take the derivative of cosine, which is negative sine, negative times negative is positive. Take the derivative of 4x, which is 4. Just simplifies to be that. All right, folks, that is your second review video for your quiz on Thursday. Yak Math Videos signing out.